Hello everyone and welcome back. Today we're going to be making a key lime cheesecake. We're going to start with one sleeve of graham crackers, or about 9 to 12 sheets. We're going to place them in our food processor and give them a pulse until they're crumbs. From there we're going to add, you may not need a whole stick of butter, but we're going to start with the melted stick of butter and we're going to drizzle it in and scrape it down and process it a little more. Like I said, you want a wet sand consistency, so you may not necessarily need the entire stick of melted butter. This is what it will look like, and when it's compressed together, it'll hold its shape pretty well. And we're going to need a deep dish pie pan for this recipe. If you try to make it in a regular pie pan, it'll be entirely too much. So make sure you have a deep dish pie pan. And we're just going to try to kind of lightly press our graham cracker crumbs around. You don't want to pack them down too much, just kind of lightly press them into the shape of a pie crust. And for this recipe, we're not going to pre-bake or par-bake. Now for our filling, we're going to add an 8-ounce block of cream cheese that's been softened. You really want to make sure that it is room temperature and soft. We're going to add a half of a cup of sour cream. And we're going to mix these with our little mixer. You can do this in a stand mixer if you would like, but we want to kind of combine these and lighten these so the rest of the ingredients will fold in nicely. From here, we're going to add 2/3 cup of sugar, 3 eggs, and we're going to add the zest of 1 lime. And again, we're going to process these for just a few minutes and get them all combined before we add our key lime juice. Now your mixture should be nice and smooth before we add the half cup of key lime juice. And of course, if you can find fresh key limes, that's fabulous. Sometimes they're in our store, sometimes they're not. But if you aren't able to find fresh, this is the most popular brand that I know of. It's the one that's pretty much always in our grocery stores, or I'm sure you can find it online. But it is pretty essential to use actual key lime juice when making this. And now we're going to pour our filling into our prepared pie crust. And the reason why you want to use key lime juice or key limes over regular limes are that key limes, they definitely have a distinct lime flavor. They're tart, but they're not as tart as the ones that you find in the store. They're also not too acidic, and they're very aromatic. So we're going to bake our pie at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 35 to 40 minutes. It can still be a little jiggly, but it's pretty much completely set up and firm to the touch. So when your pie has completely cooled, place it in the refrigerator overnight. And I've garnished mine with some whipped cream and some lime slices. This was delicious. So if you try it, let me know what you think in the comments. And as always, I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.